podcast, Chantal Heide, Canada's dating coach, author of the book that is going to get you off the dating roller coaster once and for all, have you vetting twice so that you can find the right partner. Once for mindset, because you got to find the person who's in the generous long-term frame of mind that you are because you're seeking a relationship. And then the second time for compatibility. Now, today what I want to do is answer a Dear Chantal question that I got from a follower. And I think a lot of you were going through this. I recently did a poll on Facebook asking what is the biggest issue when it comes to dating. And one of the things that came up was people who were tired of the ones that really just wanted to hook up. So here's the Dear Chantal that I have. Dear Chantal, how can you politely say no to men who ask to hang out with you? I have a boyfriend shouldn't be the only reliable answer that people respect. My typical response, I'm focusing on me and building a career right now. Dating is not a priority, or if I'm interested, I'll contact you, should not be the only way to get them to leave me alone. And it's annoying because when I say this, often they just say, well, I'm just looking to hang out as friends. I feel like I only get my point across when I'm bitchy and essentially tell them to leave me alone. And that's hard for me because clearly I care a lot about other people's feelings. What do I do going forward? Obviously, I don't want you to stop caring about other people's feelings, but I did touch on this sort of subject in my book, Dating 101, which is the book that I wrote for teenagers so that they don't become adults needing no more assholes. And one of the things I talk about is how you have a right to your space and you have a right to let people know either with your words, and if that doesn't work with your hands, and if that doesn't work with your feet, that they are not welcome in your space. You just don't have room for them or their behaviors. And I've seen this over and over again. I know the type of person who has difficulty being assertive about their personal space. You know, I've often seen this going out to clubs, on the dance floor, even my own friends. You know, there'll be somebody who's like rubbing up against them, being a little bit sexually aggressive. And my friends will come to me after and be like, oh, I really didn't like that. And I was watching the whole time. And my question back is, why didn't you tell them to stop? And they just weren't comfortable doing that. So what I want you to do is become more assertive. Even if you don't feel it inside, be more assertive in your behaviors. Be firm when you say, I have no time for that whatsoever. And hopefully, if you amp up the firmness in your response, then instead of it coming back at you a second or third or fourth time, it'll stop there. But the fact is, you cannot change other people's behaviors. Really, the only thing you can truly control is your own, which is why I say if the words don't work, then the hand comes into effect. So if somebody's too close in your personal space, you can literally, and I do this, you put your hand against them and you get that arm length distance. And if they don't respect that, then you use your feet. Because if somebody isn't going to respect that you want your space respected, it's up to you to then walk away from that situation. Now, I hope this helped you out. Please do come and follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. There's so much free advice that I put on there for you. All I really want is your happiness. And if you need some more guidance, if you want some step-by-step, then pick up a copy of No More Assholes. And for your teenagers, go get a copy of Dating 101. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.